We all feeling ready?
Yeah.
Y'all been ready.
Yeah,
Okay. Here on the Sip Sota Show, we sit down with people and organizations that somehow, someway, make the world better. Come hang out with us. Get connected, get educated. I guarantee you're going to get uplifted. I'm your host, Unapologetically Anna. Let's go. Today, I'm at Nine Lives Thrift Store with Roxanne Sanchez. Hey, Roxanne.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fabulous because I'm here and I'm wearing some swag from here. I shop here. I've been shopping here. I'm a big fan, and I want other people to know about this store and know why they should shop here. First of all, confidence. You gave me confidence. I have walked out of here and gone to 2 interviews and felt amazing. So thank you. Also, what does sustainability mean to you?
For me, sustainability is about leaving the world a better place than we found it. And in regards to clothing and fashion, they're one of the major components on not making this a great place.
Yeah.
There's currently enough clothes in the world to clothe everyone and not make a single new garment. And so,
wow.
Yeah, wearing secondhand is really important.
Yeah, I read a statistic about what composes our trash, and the percentage that was clothes is what blew my mind. Like, we're really throwing that much away. So, yeah, I support sustainability. I believe more people should, right? We don't need to keep making clothes and using energy and all the things if we have plenty. Also, why spend the high ticket dollar when you can get adorable stuff for a really decent price, right?
Yes, and that's actually something we really work on here, is to keep our prices really low. We often will be at other thrift stores trying to kind of find that right price window, and we really are proud to be under the major retail giant mega thrift stores.
Yeah.
We want people to be able to come in here and find something very affordable.
Y'all, she took me on a little tour of the store, though, and she said, but I want it to feel like you're really shopping. You are really shopping, and this feels like a regular store, which I said Nine Lives Thrift Store in the intro, but maybe I didn't explain well enough where we are. I'm at a 501c3, a non-profit thrift store that gives back in so many ways. First, confidence. I'm going to keep saying that because I really did walk out of here feeling amazing. That skirt, it was a billabong. I was like, whoa, and I think I paid $8. So just saying. Why is this called Nine Lives?
So we came up with this idea a long time ago, and when my business partner Caitlin and I were coming up with names, we only came up with very long, very ridiculous names. And we both kept these little notebooks with all of our ideas for what the shop was going to look like, and we felt really confident in everything that we were doing, but couldn't take action without a name. Yeah.
It's kind of important, right? Small details.
So actually, we had 4 cats at the time between the 2 of us, and a lot of our names for the store had to do with the names of our cats, which only made it more ridiculous. And so when I sat down
I love ridiculous. I am ridiculous. I love it.
So when I sat down with my mom and told her about all of our name ideas, she basically laughed and then put me in my place and was like, no, it needs to be something very simple, very easy, memorable, like 9 lives, like how clothing has 9 lives.
Yes.
Yeah, no one wants their mom to be right, but immediately it was... That was it.
And but I'll say, as a mom, we are often right. So
yes.
And your mom's fabulous. I met her.
Our number 1 volunteer.
She is awesome. So Nine Lives Thrift Store was an idea that you and Caitlin had for over a decade?
Yeah, so we lived together as roommates, and we both kind of had jobs that we were grateful for, but we didn't love them, and your brain gets going and you're chatting, and we always thought we could do something like this at even a larger scale than what it is now. But it was like, well, when we're older and like retired or something, like we couldn't conceptualize past the name Nine Lives. It wasn't until just 2 years ago that I was like, got really serious. Post-COVID was like I'm done doing things that don't fulfill me completely. And so we started.
I love that. I've heard many people I've interviewed have said the same thing. The pandemic changed my outlook. And now I'm, like for me, I say I'm living with purpose. And I'm not going to live any other way. This serves a purpose, I love that. You used to have these fancy garage sales. I mean, there are so many people who want to start a small business, an impactful business, or maybe a nonprofit, and they're scared in some way, or it seems too daunting. That's why I love your story, because this was a 10-year dream. You made some steps. I mean, you finally took the plunge, but you did small things, but were also huge. I've said it already to you, I regret I wasn't here for these fabulous garage sales, but tell me about these garage sales.
So when I was like, we're done talking, Caitlin and I emailed every single person we knew and just said, we want your clothes. Just bring them to us and we'll have a little sale and we'll see how it goes. We didn't have any money to put into this idea, and if we did, I don't know that we would have felt as comfortable, because what if it's not going to work?
Yeah.
So everybody dropped off clothes. They're still dropping off clothes at my house, and they filled my garage and filled my porch. And we spent a lot of nights and a lot of Sundays trying to make it look as much, honestly, as the store looks today.
Yeah.
And we had these it'd be 2 days, like 8 to 5 long yard sales. We'd have spiked lemonade. We'd have walking tacos. There'd be live music. We had an ice cream truck come one of the time.
Parties with purpose.
Yes, totally.
Parties with purpose.
We did really well, and we kept the prices at garage sale pricing so that the regular yard salers weren't, turned off by the experience. Mm-hmm. And then after the first weekend, we were like, kind of excited because we were doing it.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
Here.
So then we still had inventory to burn through, and it kept showing up. So at the end of the summer, we did another really big one. And with the money we made from the first sale, we bought like nicer hangers, nicer racks. We really wanted to show what the store might look like. Mm-hmm. We even had this giant rack that we have. My mom's husband built it for us, which is, I know it's a monstrosity. And it's, we can manipulate it as needed. So we had that second one, which was really, really big. And then it was like, okay, it's going to work. The people are interested. And then at the end of that first one, there's still leftover. Mm-hmm. So I had a free sale at my house for my neighborhood and community specifically, and they were so overjoyed. We even opened it a little early for folks in high need, and it was really well received and easy to manage.
Yeah. I love that. I love all of it. So I want to mention that you spent some time in New Orleans. I keep getting connected to people who are part Southern. Well, now that I'm back in Minnesota, and I love that because, as you mentioned, I'm just filming in the upper Mississippi now. And I feel like Mississippians can get inspired from Minnesotans, and Minnesotans can get inspired from Mississippians, and I'm just going to connect the states. So you spent time from where the Mississippi pours out into the Gulf, basically, in New Orleans. You spent 9 years there?
Yeah, in total.
So, for my Southern viewers, we'll say she knows fashion. I'm going to say that. She's got some New Orleans flair. So here in Minnesota, there are a lot of programs that help people. That's one thing I do want other states and other communities to learn from. We have a program where women can get vouchers for clothes. Can you tell me a little about that?
Minnesota has a huge nonprofit folks that are running nonprofits. I did not know, and there's
2 of us right here.
And as we've been going through this process, there's been a lot of resources to make it happen, and it's something I've learned is unique to Minnesota. So what we do is we work with these larger organizations, and if they have clients that need clothing, whether that is for an interview, maybe they're getting new housing and now they have a place to put all their clothes, they can get a voucher. It's organized ahead of time, and then they can come in with that voucher and shop freely, and it happens during regular business hours, and it's like a gift card basically, so they get to have that same shopping experience and the same kind of dignity that you had when you were in here just as a regular customer.
Right.
And then we also work with different sober houses that can sort of rent the space for free, and the women can come and we'll lock the door and we'll have lemonade and snacks. And
That's so beautiful.
yeah, and everybody can shop for free and kind of get a confidence boost. And you've been in the luxurious dressing room, so they kind of get a big boost. And then they get some new pieces that like fit and feel good. And so there's a lot of hooting and hollering when we do those events.
I love the words I'm hearing from you: dignity, confidence, sustainability, recycle, everything that you've said off camera that's going on right now. I love it. It just goes to show me that you are a person who is giving back to the world, who is hashtag making the world better, or hashtag make the world better. Roxanne Sanchez does that. Nine Lives Thrift Store. There was one more thing I want to talk about. Oh, recycle. Part of Nine Lives is recycle. And I know I said, I have so many things to come bring. But, one thing I like to do is not wear the same outfit on an interview. And I like to wear green. So if you want to wear anything you've seen at any of my shows, and then if you like green, come to Nine Lives. Because I'm going to start bringing in just little bags of what I'm not wearing or what I've already worn once or twice, and then get something new. And that is recycling at its best.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we prefer is actually folks to donate like that in one shopping bag at a time, so that we're not overwhelmed or inundated with donations. We're a very small shop and a very small team. So we're looking to kind of make fashion more circular, not telling people that they shouldn't buy more clothes or get more clothes, because I totally understand wanting to change your style and be fashion forward. We are definitely passionate about the community and driven by sustainability. Did someone write that down?
Nailed it. Sustainability matters. Not wasting matters. Recycling matters. What's really important to me as a woman, and I know to many other women, is confidence matters. You are more likely to get a job when you feel confident in the interview. You feel confident if you are dressed appropriately. You can come to Nine Lives Thrift and find something to wear appropriate that makes you feel confident. Now, I'm really going to domino effect this. That's what I call many things. I see connections. It's a domino effect in the fact that when people have jobs and they can support themselves, they are less likely to be in a life that is not full of fruition of good things, whether that means they can fall into addiction, crime, whatever. So in a way, you're kind of helping reduce crime. Did you see the bigger picture? I mean, so many things are going on just because you and Caitlin had a dream and at one point in your life said, we're going to do it. And you had these fancy garage sales and kept going. So thank you for going. Thank you for taking some time to talk with me today and welcoming us in your store. I'll be back to shop.
Yes, everyone was welcome here at Nine Lives Thrift. We're at 1165 West 7th Street in St. Paul. We sell mostly clothing marketed to women, but we do have a small section dedicated to the men.
Belts, shoes, purses, coats, skirts, pants. You have the whole wardrobe. Yeah, y'all come to Nine Lives Thrift. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for learning about the Upper Mississippi. Go make the world better. Be a domino.